Hey everybody, today I'm going to teach you how to make your own compost. So my friend Sonia taught me how to do this in the open air without a big compost turner, and it works really great, so I'm loving it. I really don't love, let's clarify, because I don't love this, but there is a part of me that it just feels good. It feels good to do, it feels good, work feels good, and so it's hard to say that we love when we work really hard, but it sure feels good. So to start your compost pile, you kind of clear an area of ground. This is just if you're doing it like I am, where you're just doing it out in the open and you don't have like a compost turner. So you clear an area of ground. I have two so that one of my compost piles can get all the way broken down, and then the other one I can continually be adding to until it's broken down. So that's kind of my process. I use two piles. So the things that I add to my compost pile are things from my kitchen. So I add, I always have like a bucket sitting in my sink, and I fill it with eggshells, all of my fresh food leftover, like banana peels, pepper leftovers, apple cores, that kind of thing. But if you juice, all that stuff that's left over when you juice, dump it on your compost pile. Super good nutrients that we're just throwing away otherwise. My kids are constantly bringing that bucket out and dumping it onto the compost pile. We also compost our leaves. So this compost pile has a lot of leaves still from last year that really haven't broken down yet because we haven't had the heat that we need to help break that down. You start adding your grass clippings, your kitchen clippings, go get some cow manure and add that to your pile. Cow manure is really good for your garden, but you only want to use it if it's old. So that's why it's great to mix into your compost pile, just help it really break down and get mixed in with all of the other leftover nutrients that you're recycling. So I'm just in the process of moving all of this dirt over to this side, and that's what's called turning the compost. I pretty much just go down to the bottom of the pile, and I just am building this side up over here. And I've already mixed in the food, the leftovers. So you see a lot of our egg shells, leftover broccoli, lettuce. That's what we put in our compost. So in the winter, these piles kind of go stagnant and they sit for a while, which is why this one really isn't. A lot of my grass clippings from last fall and my leaves, they haven't broken down yet. So they're just kind of hanging out, waiting for the heat to break them down. So I'm moving all of this over, and let me tell you this. I don't compost because it's glamorous, okay? This is nothing glamorous about composting, but I do feel like I feel like I'm doing the right thing by composting. I feel like I'm recycling what I have and I'm putting it back into the earth, and that's a good feeling. So turn your compost pile as often as you can, as often as you need to relieve your stress, and sometimes it might be better to go consult with your garden than with your therapist because your garden's a lot cheaper. So and it's great to send your kids out to do this too. It's great to send your kids out to the garden and turn the compost pile. It's a great character builder for them, a great muscle builder for your teenagers. I have a couple of those trying to raise up right in this world, so a little bit of gardening would never hurt them. Turn your compost pile and then water it. Get it really soaking wet all the way inside, and that helps create more heat and breaks down your compost easier. And then when the process is complete and everything's broken down and you have a pile that looks a little bit more like mine, then you can get a garden sifter. Looks like this. And there's all ways to do this. There's tons of ways to do this. Some garden sifters come in the form of a bucket, and some of them come in the form of like this. You could just sift right in your garden. You could sift over a bucket, or this is my friend's, and she uses it over a wheelbarrow. So that would work out that would be a lot faster of a process as well. After everything has composted, you do get a lot of rocks because they kind of come up from the earth as you're mixing your soil. This is the process. You just take your dirt and you put it in, and the idea is that the sifter will help take out all of the big, and then you can discard the big. So that's what we're going to be doing to be able to mix this into our garden. Like sometimes when I look at this, I'm kind of like amazed, like what? I'm like, this is soil that I made, okay? I'm so excited about it. Granted, it has some rocks in it, but check this out. You know what? I end up turning my compost like once a week. And I know I should do it more, but you know what? We should do, there's a lot of things on our to-do list every single day. So sometimes once a week, sometimes we hit it once every 2 weeks. It's kind of like a sad thing to admit, but you know what? It kind of makes it more feasible for you to do your own compost as well, when you know that sure, there's a perfect way to do it, but you don't have to do it and be perfect. Your soil is still going to sit out here and break down in the heat. It'll just break down faster if you do it more often. So this is ready to mix into my garden pots, and I'll mix this back into my garden and give my garden a little bit more nutrients by just recycling some of the things that I already have. Hey everybody, I hope you liked the video. I hope you find this information helpful and somewhat motivating, a little bit of a push to do composting by yourself on your own. If you liked the information, if you liked the video, go ahead and push the like button. And if you want to see more videos similar to this, then push subscribe. Have a good day.